more sense, doesn't it?
Ted, there's
That's
no
amazing.
such thing as a podcast without headphones.
Or a microphone.
Yeah, I don't know how people do
You're
it.
just freestyling it.
Yeah.
You're so good. Just your aura somehow permeates through the fiber optic cables.
No, you know what? Even though we don't technically need them to hear each other, I have them on because I got to hear you guys to make sure everything's normal, like loudness and the volume is the same for everything. But then I just don't feel like I'm cool without them.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like I'm not doing like I'm just got a big dick in
Well,
front of me or something. I'm staring at
you
it.
just platformed yourself, so that's the new term. Like you hear the term, I'm not going to platform this person. I never heard.
What
that
does that
before.
mean?
It means we're not going to give you a voice. Like for example, like Ben Shapiro say, or like Mark Levin, who's a conservative host, will say, I'm not going to platform Ben Shapiro, which means I'm not going to have him on my podcast so he can spew his views that are against my views. So that's the new term I just recently heard. Yeah,
So
because
if there's someone with opposite views,
because it hurts his feelings.
So if there's someone with opposite views,
Yeah.
letting them expand on that, and then you kind of like having a discussion about it doesn't work anymore.
No, and
you just don't. There are no alternative.
And the funny thing is Ben Shapiro's like way more popular than Mark Levin. So you would think that guy would be chomping at the bit to have this
I don't
guy on his
know.
podcast.
Scott, are you familiar with the people he is talking about?
Yes, I am. I listened to both of those gentlemen, and I don't disagree. I think platform is the short term for I won't allow them to come on my show.
Yeah. It's like just being a baby. Like I'm not going to let them speak because they hurt my feelings because they say stuff that I don't agree with.
Yeah,
That's
well.
basically what it is.
See, I'm all for that.
Yeah. Well, that's what I want. That's what you really want.
I do. Honestly, I loved every second of the guy who wanted to leave Oregon and join Idaho.
Yeah.
I loved
Separatists, yeah,
I loved every second of it. He wanted to have part of Oregon, most of Oregon, join Idaho because it's much more rural than the.
So in that instance, you were platforming him and his crazy notion of actually seceding.
Not crazy. Just different. Just different.
Yeah. No, listen. Here's the
Just
thing.
different,
Here's
yep.
here's the beauty of it. He was so into it. He was
a true believer.
He had
Yeah.
excellent arguments for this to happen. I mean, there's no way it could ever happen.
Right.
But he honestly believes it. He honestly believes that he's made a good argument for it and that it makes sense.
Yeah, I'm not super familiar with the story. I've heard
Yeah,
it mentioned before.
yeah. I mean,
but-
obviously, it's unrealistic, but it was a long time ago. This guest, but
Completely
yeah,
unrealistic.
he gave like kind of a semi-cogent argument that if you didn't know the reality of life, that you would think, oh, this is possible in an alternate
We could
universe.
just start
Yeah.
redrawing states.
Yeah,
With that one caveat, if you didn't know the realities of life,
yeah. and
that's called reality.
and ironically, if you just replace Idaho with Minnesota, he would have been right.
No, wouldn't it? I mean, that would be if you had. I mean, there's probably a lot of people that live in a non-reality. So yeah, I guess that kind of
Yeah,
makes sense.
they live
right?
off the grid.
We've
you
all
know.
visited
Oh no,
there
no, no!
once
There's
in a
people that
while.
live definitely on a grid, Ted,
Yeah.
in this neighborhood that probably don't have a
A
reality.
lot of sovereign citizens don't pay taxes, don't want to use license plates,
Can't get enough of that.
want all the benefits of society without following any of the rules. Yeah, it's a good deal.
So here I got.
They're usually not a big drain on your infrastructure. They're not going to the schools. They're not
Yeah.
using
Well,
the parks.
You're definitely homeschooling.
Yeah,
you're
you're-
definitely homeschooling.
yeah,
There is no doubt in my mind you are homeschooling. Well, I just saw a thing where 3 women walked into a Taco Bell and got mad with the food they got, and I thought, why is that a video? Isn't everybody mad at the food they get at Taco Bell unless you are so high? Why do you go? I mean, she's like, and then she screams out every time I come in here.
Every time.
The food sucks.
But yet you can't stop coming there.
Ted,
She
that
can't get
was-
enough of it.
That was exactly it. Here's what I'm thinking. I hate Taco Bell too. I just don't go in and yell at people. I just don't go in.
Right.
I just don't go to Taco Bell. I know it's going to taste like. I don't care how drunk I am, how high I am. I know what it's going to taste like.
Maybe she
It's
lives.
not good.
Maybe she lives in a food desert where Taco Bell is the only amenity
No, I think
near
it was
her.
Lake Tahoe or something.
Oh, so she's just being a brat. Okay.
I think their consistency between their franchises is off sometimes, and once in a while you go in there and the bean burrito's not terrible. You know, the soft taco supreme, that's not terrible. You know, I'm not saying you don't want to eat 10 of them, but you know, 1 or 2, it'll get the job
I've
done.
had my fair share of Taco Bell, and you know when you're just got the munchies and you're hungry, it's
Yeah.
It's all. I mean, I've never
Yeah.
gone back and given I'm giving you a 2-star Yelp review. I mean, who does that? I mean, you know what? That's the same person who complains vehemently about everything. You know, they're never happy. They're the type of person. If you gave them a brick of gold, they'd complain how heavy it was.
Right.
That's the type of person they are.
That's
Like you said,
funny.
that lady at the gym who's a trainer. Like you've never heard her say anything. She's always having a bad day.
She complained. Oh my God! I texted Mark about this because we work out of the same gym. The woman complained. She's a trainer. She always complains everything. Today, she had a girl with her, and she complained about. She goes, the girl goes, I got new shoes. These are Brooks, and the woman said, I hate those shoes, and I knew she would. I knew she would hate those shoes. Here's the reason why: they're too comfortable. As soon as because I turn my headphones off. I know what's going to happen.
Wait. So like you turn your headphones off because you're aware of this potential interaction, and you just want to hear it. You want to hear the negativity.
Right. But when she said they're too comfortable, I just turned them right back on. I'm like I'm not. I'm going to say something. I know I'm going to go like this. I'm going to look over and go, Did you just complain that it was too good? It was too comfortable? I mean, what do you have, a steak and you take this back? Yeah, I enjoyed it too much.
She's got some weird thinking like it's got to be hard to, turn you into this or, get you that. It can't be easy because.
But you know what? I just think about when I see a woman like that, I think the only thing I ever think when I see a woman like her or her ilk, I just think there's some dude out there in the world right now who's going about his merry way, who's got to go home to her at the end of the day. And boy, you think he fucked up everything. He should be in the Guinness Book of World Records because I'm sure by the time he walks in the front door, when he takes 5 steps, he's probably screwed up 10, 20 things.
Think about he makes, like Valentine's coming up, right? He hands her a gift, makes her a perfect dinner, and he knows no matter what, it's going to be too hot, too cold. At this point now, it could be too delicious.
Yeah.
I mean, we're now at the point where there's no way she won't complain about whatever it is.
Are you sure you're not just hyper focusing on the negatives here, Matt? It sounds like maybe you're in between bench press and you see her, and all of a sudden you're dialed into what she's going to say.
Nope. I specifically. So sometimes I listen to my book when I'm working out. Okay. I can't listen to the book because it's not loud enough to drown her out. Yeah, it's crazy. And
she works at this place?
She's a trainer there.
Oh, so she comes and goes. Okay,
yeah. And I tried, I hit her today because I was there in the afternoon, and I was just like, I'm a third of the way through, and she does the same thing. She grabs the best bench.
She's got an MO. She's got an
right
MO.
for her workout partner,
Yep.
and then she grabs 4 sets of dumbbells.
Is she dressed like Olivia Newton-John?
That is not. Hold on. That is not Pabst Blue Ribbon.
No, it's 90s this week.
Yingling. I get that mixed
Yingling,
up.
I'm sorry.
Love Yingling.
Is she
I'm so glad they sell that here.
Yeah,
now.
me too.
Is
I
she
love it.
Olivia Newton-John from Let's Get Physical? She's got the headband on with the sweatbands on her wrists.
No, you know what? If she was attractive, there'd be a whole different story. I would honestly be like
100%.
Obviously,
I could
different
live with
standards.
this.
We wouldn't even be having this conversation.
Wait, I should have asked that. Number one, is she hot? Okay, then we forgive her. Obviously, it's
Who
okay.
cares?
It's
Boy,
okay.
are you wearing that see-through tank top again?
I
Boy,
agree.
I'll tell you what.
Everything is miserable. You are right.
Yeah.
Wait, what'd you
You're
just say?
too attractive. Yeah. I don't want to tell you this. You're just too pretty. Yeah, but she's not. She's not, and she complains about everything.
No, her husband should divorce her. You're too attractive for me, so I need to find somebody who's.
My gut, based on things that I've heard, with the headphones off, there is not a consistent man.
That's
Somebody
hard to
was
believe.
smart enough to run.
Yeah.
You know what? You hear about those? Remember all those stories you talked about? Guys throwing themselves off of Carnival cruise ships and stuff, trying to get the insurance money. He didn't want any insurance money. He canceled the insurance and just jumped. Yeah. He goes, honey, we got the shittiest room. Doesn't matter. I'm not gonna be sleeping there. Yep. I'll be on the.
I'd like to
I'll
see
be on the boat for 10 minutes.
I'd like to see I'd like to what it was like to meet her on a dating app. Like you go out for the first time. I just want to know what's like, and you have a stopwatch from the time what's her first complaint going to be the 60 minutes, the little
There's
stopwatch.
probably some forewarning
10 seconds.
too. She's got some scowl on her face.
No, let's just say let's just say she
I don't
plays.
see her.
Let's just play. Let's say she plays it cool just enough, and then you go out, and then let's just see when's the first complaint happen. Restaurant's the perfect example, right?
Oh no, you were late. No, you were either too late or too early.
Or you're right on time.
Too hot or too cold.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
Was she
I
Goldilocks?
didn't expect you to be here right at 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
Well, we said 5 o'clock. I don't like that. Yeah. I don't know.
Nice voice over there.
Why
That's
does every woman sound like Marge Simpson?
That's my woman.
So,
That's my woman's voice. That's everybody's got a voice that you use when you're doing the 2-part thing, when you're doing your thing and you're doing the girl thing. Everybody's got a voice. Take my word for it, Ted. I've heard it.
Is that your inside? Is that your inside
You have
voice?
a voice. Yeah. You absolutely have a voice. All right, here, let's roll through this. This is the Real 3 Idiots podcast, and happy. This is one of my favorite days, National Pizza Day.
Oh yeah, can't go wrong with that.
Favorite topping?
I mean, sausage, right? Just if you had to pick just one.
Why are you looking at me? I'm asking you.
Sausage.
What the fuck are you looking at me for?
If I just pick one, sausage.
It's not right or wrong. You can say anything you want.
I'm not,
Scott?
Usually bacon for me.
Wrong.
Oh,
Sorry. No.
oh.
Whoa. Bacon on pizza, huh?
Ooh, that's
Oh,
good.
come on. You're
Yeah.
joking, right?
I haven't really had bacon on pizza a lot.
We know what the number one topic is, but I never actually liked
It's
it.
not my thing. Yeah.
No,
Pepperoni?
Pepperoni.
Yeah.
I never.
You know what?
I was never a pepperoni fan.
I'm done with it. I used to like it.
I don't like it.
I had a pepperoni pizza, like 2 slices the other day, and you know what? I think I'm just going to pass. As much as I like pizza, I'm not even going to pick the pepperoni off. I don't like people who pick shit off.
Right,
Either
right.
eat the fucking pizza
Right,
exactly the way it is, or don't eat the pizza.
Isn't there always like a layer of grease on it? It's almost like shaped like a teacup where you can see
Yes.
the grease like
It,
puddled in the middle.
whatever
It's
that
like
is,
congealed. Yeah,
convexes, and then
yeah.
the grease kind of bubbles up and it
congeals.
just holds it. And
Yeah,
you're
it
just like,
congeals in the middle. It's like it's just like there's
But
nothing.
that's a thing.
That's
People like some pizza chains like advertise that.
Sure.
That's their thing. Like a
Right.
cup of grease.
Yeah, let's make you as fat as possible as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
Hey, does-
Mission
Hold
accomplished.
on. If the grease spills onto the pizza, or you can see it in a little cup, it doesn't really matter. It's still there.
Yeah,
It's still.
you kind of know that when you're going into that move, so you
Yeah.
can't get too worked up about that.
I mean, once I start eating something, I don't really care. At that point, I don't really care if it's good for me.
I
right?
mean, when you
like,
got
I
the
try to eat
munchies-
healthy, but no. But I mean, at that point, if I'm going to eat it, I'm just eating it. I don't give a shit anymore.
I get my favorite brand is Home Run in
Yeah,
pizza.
yeah, Home Run, yeah.
I don't dislike that.
I love that stuff, and we'll make one night, and Christy will have one slice, and I will eat the rest of the pizza. And I start off with like 2 or 3. I'm like, that's all I'm going to eat, and then we're watching TV or something like that, and then go back. There's one more, and then I just feel like I have to eat the rest of it.
So back in the day when I was thinner, when I didn't think about my weight, remember the Mama Celeste pizzas? It was like a
Yeah,
a,
yeah.
like a
was a
personal
personal-sized pizza, yeah.
I'd nuke it and then I would actually like fold it like a taco and just eat it like that.
Yep.
Because it was just
New York style.
I would just swallow it like a snake.
I hate New York style. I hate the big pieces.
Yeah, I don't like that.
They
Yeah.
fold them just like that.
Yeah, I like
Unlike
it tavern style.
Detroit style.
I love the Detroit style. Yeah.
It wasn't bad.
Yeah, actually, you know what I was thinking? I was talking to my sister because she was over for Super Bowl, and I think we're going to do that pizza tour. We kind of missed out. The timing was bad. We had a guest on who does a pizza tour of Chicago pizza.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it is, dude.
Sounds awesome.
It was.
How much is it to do the whole tour? Like it's not that
I don't
much.
know. It's, I don't know, like $60, $80 a person or
Yeah,
something.
it's like that
But you're
tavern style pizza.
Yeah, you get a couple different ones. You can walk around and do it, where they walk around and get you pizza, or you can like drive around and they'll drive you around. It's pretty. I tell you what,
Sounds
man,
like a fun summer thing to do.
so that's exact. So we just got out there too late.
Yeah.
Yeah, but my niece's boyfriend, he lives right down where the things are, so we thought we'd go down there and visit him and
Sounds fun.
Kind of do it. All right. Have you watched any Olympics?
Sure.
I saw a smattering of Olympics.
Okay, I watched ski jumping. I had to because we talked about it last week, right? So, 2 things about ski jumping that I have to mention. Number 1, the event was men's ski jumping, and then here's the thing: normal hill, not large, not small, normal. So what I was watching was men's ski jumping, normal hill, and the only thing I could think about, it literally threw me off. Is the other one abnormal? Is that the name of the other hill? Why? Where does no? I mean, I get large and small, scary and terrifying. Those make sense. How is normal? What is the other thing?
That's what they named that particular hill. That jump, it's like a level, like low, medium, and high. Normal
Right, but
must
why
be
normal? Why not
middle.
medium? Or low?
Or
or
not,
high?
or not just put the most difficult jump, most difficult hill because it's the Olympics, right? I mean, why
I
not?
don't know. I just feel like normal is like a word people don't use anymore.
I'm sure it's still scary,
Right?
dangerous for like the average
You know, like if
person.
somebody says, "Oh man, is he got something wrong with him?" and you're like, "No, he's normal." You're just like,
That sounds like it sounds like a European thing, like the Serious Crime Organization.
serious
from,
crime,
Yeah,
serious organized crime.
Yeah, right. From
Okay,
last year.
and yes, the entire time I watched, and there must have been 15, 20 guys. I looked at every one of their crotches. I did.
Yeah,
Every
so
single guy.
yeah. What's with the penis and the crotch thing? That's where
Yeah.
that's how they're cheating, right?
Yeah.
That's where the cheating.
I couldn't tell if they were cheating or not.
That's the aerodynamics.
But some of those guys, wow, that suit is really tight, and they must be very, very popular with the ski jump girls.
There was
Holy
an
moly.
Olympic guy last Olympics. He was a French guy. I think it was like figure skating, but you could clearly see his member like in his pants, and
You
it was.
guys, what's going on here?
It's-
Matt's over there
and I'll be-
lathered
I'll be-
up
oh,
about.
I was
the
watching
suit.
bobsled too.
I'll be honest with you. I
God.
look too.
Yeah. Oh, and I saw my favorite bobsled event.
I
It's
look, too.
called doubles.
Oh, what's
Now
that?
this one was women's doubles,
Okay.
where the one woman lays down, and the other woman just lays on top of her.
Yeah, you had me right there.
And here's what I don't understand.
That's not bobsled.
No, it's sledding.
Oh, sledding. Okay, it's like a skeleton or something like that.
Yeah,
bobsledding
it's-
is where they get in and they're buckled
No,
in.
no,
they
no.
got
So
the
this one
helmets.
is just they're laying down flat on their back. So what? It's the weirdest thing. So one woman lays down, and then they start to do it, and then they both lay down, and the other woman's laying on top of her. And here's what I'm thinking: the woman on top, or the person on top, because the guys do it too, they get to see, and they obviously get to stare because they can see. The other person is just fucking laying there doing nothing,
just adding weight, momentum.
It's just the ass. Here, what do I need? You cannot be my bottom. You're not big enough. I need a bigger ass than that. I couldn't figure out what they're for.
So it pays to be a power top in doubles.
I don't know. Yeah,
that's
but,
what it pays.
well,
Okay.
At least the top gets to see
Got
what's
it.
going on and stare. I don't get what the other person does. They just lay there with another person of the same sex on top of them, and that seems weird to me. Sorry,
What was the name of that winter sport?
that was called doubles.
Yeah,
It's just called
well,
doubles.
I already googled it. I just bookmarked it. I'll get back to you.
Okay, and then this happened to me again when I was driving around. Was it yesterday? You get to the train crossing, the crossing things go down. 30 seconds, nothing comes, and then it goes up. Is there anything scarier than going across at that point when nothing happens? No train comes. There's no anything. It just goes down, and you sit there for 30 seconds, and then they go up, and you're just like,
That happened to
I'm
me.
gonna die.
That happened to me the other day. The gates actually stayed down, and actually people were driving around the gates.
What?
oh no!
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people did it, and I got to admit, I was like, well, they're doing it because we don't know if it's a malfunction. So I'm looking. I mean, I stopped.
It's
and
a numbers
obviously
game.
It looked both ways. I mean, obviously, train can get on you pretty
You
quick.
went across with the train things down.
I mean, like 20 cars went before me, so I think it was like a malfunction due to the cold weather where it just stayed down in the down position. But yeah, but there was clearly no train coming from either direction.
So is this the Lewis Hamilton of dating Kim Kardashian? 20 guys have been there in front of me, so I'm
20?
just going to go too.
20.
Is that how it works?
Did you know Lewis Hamilton is literally the highest paid athlete in the world? I think like he does F1 racing, Formula One, I believe.
I don't
Whatever
know
he
if he
does.
still is. I thought
He's
Max
in the top.
Verstappen.
Yeah, but I mean, he's like
Yeah, I
definitely
thought he
in the
was,
top
but-
2 or 3.
Yeah, those
And I was-
F1 guys are.
And I was just gonna say, out of the 8 billion people in the world, he had to. This woman got her hooks into this guy.
That's what I don't understand.
I mean, he's like in France. He's not even here.
That's why I don't understand. He's dating Kim Kardashian, and if I could just give a shout out to all the professional athletes, and obviously we're talking about black guys because Kim Kardashian's involved, but guys, there are millions of other women to date, millions, maybe tens of millions,
Or just do what Kanye West did.
why-
Just meet a woman who kind of looks like Kim Kardashian. If that's your type, you know. So.
What, I mean, maybe she's got some kind of superpower. I don't know, but to be 100% honest with you, why? I mean, at this point, I mean, it's just like I don't know, man.
There's a celebrity allure that they get you in their freaking tractor and they just pull you in and they got money and it's
Well, he's a celebrity
But
too.
he's-
He's the highest paid.
he's
He's
gotta
one of the
be-
highest paid
he's
athletes
gotta
in
be
the
as
world.
wealthy, if not wealthier
more
than
wealthy,
her.
more wealthy.
Plus,
than her.
he can get anybody. He's a very good-looking gentleman.
Yeah.
He could get anybody. I don't understand the draw to Kim Kardashian. Any of the Kardashians, to be honest. Well, Kylie Jenner and
Oh, I forgot they're in
her and
there
her
too.
young sister. Yeah. I
who's
mean,
the other one?
Super fucking hot.
Who's the ASAP Rocky ex? Who's the one dating Timothy Chalamet? Right?
Yeah,
I think they
that's
just broke-
Kylie Jenner.
Oh, they just
Bruce
broke up.
Jenner?
Bruce, yeah, same thing. Yeah. It's hard to believe that guy won the decathlon back in '79. That guy was a stud.
What?
You know what? I've never heard.
So
You know what's
crazy
funny? I've never
story.
heard about that person dating anyone. I was trying to figure out. Yeah.
Yeah, I've
Does
never
that
heard
person date anybody? I haven't heard about it.
She's done an amazing job of staying out of the limelight. You know,
Yeah,
that was a high profile move there, and
Yeah, I think that was
all
one
of
of
a
the
sudden
first
they're
ones, yeah.
they're in the witness protection program or something because
Wasn't she on the cover of Sports Illustrated, like naked? I think so. Bruce
Sports
Jenner.
Illustrated?
Yeah.
No, maybe in a swimsuit.
Yeah, but
Swimsuit,
still.
I mean, Sports Illustrated.
But still.
Penthouse is naked.
Yeah, but no, but
Nobody wants to see
No
that.
way.
Yeah, I think that's real, man. I think it's real, man.
Scott,
I think it's
I'm
real.
almost 100% sure.
really,
Yeah.
oh boy,
I'm writing it down.
I don't even want to Google that shit.
Caitlyn Jenner.
Caitlyn Jenner on the cover,
Yeah, Sports Illustrated, yeah.
Sports Illustrated
Yeah.
in a bikini or a swimsuit.
Woman of the
I
year.
think it was a one piece. I think it was.
Woman of the year.
Yeah.
I'm sure the subscriptions went up after that issue.
Listen, I have no problem. You want to change your whatever. You want to
Yeah, it's
guy,
cool.
girl,
Cool,
guy.
yeah.
I don't care
Yeah.
what. You want to become a giraffe, a zebra. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
But man, if you're woman of the year and there's so many other actual women that actually do things, I'd be mad.
Oh, it's a statement move. Come on.
I get it, but I would just be mad. Okay, I sent a message to our hater dude. No response yet.
Oh, chicken
The
wings guy?
Chicken wings guy.
Because you try too hard.
Yeah.
You're like Avis. You should be Avis. You try harder.
Clearly not trying hard
So
enough.
you sent a strongly worded
No,
email?
I asked him. I said, "Hey, man. Basically the concept was, I get you don't like the show. We'd love to have you on." I go,
We'll platform you. We'll platform you.
I said, you're going to get 15 minutes, no matter what you say. I go, unless you say something about somebody else. I go, but you can say anything you want about us.
Yeah.
Anything. We'll just have a dialogue back and forth. I don't want you to come on just screaming all this stuff. We'll have a dialogue, and I guarantee you 15 minutes. I will not turn you off, no matter what you say.
So he's a coward. He didn't respond.
He just, Ted, I literally just sent it over the weekend, man. Let's
What
not
did
hold on
you
a
send it
second.
by Pony
Ted.
Express?
Ted, let's not give this guy any more fuel.
Does it take like fucking 6 months to get there?
No.
I don't know. Some people are busy,
Yeah,
getting back to a third-rate podcast is probably not the top of their list.
Yeah, and we're a second.
Oh, I'm sorry. He blocked you.
Second
He
rate, I'm
he
sorry.
blocked you.
But I
That's
mean,
what
yeah,
happened.
Ted. Let's not give him any more. Let's not
makes
give him
sense.
any more fuel for the
We
fire.
just platformed him again.
Yeah,
So.
I don't want him screaming that we're a coward.
So no, but I want that. I want some mean tweets. I want you to print out some.
I don't want that.
You don't want mean tweets?
Don't
Okay,
want that. I just want him to have his time. That's all I want.
Sounds
is he
like
has his
Ted's,
time.
sporting over there.
Yeah, Ted's gonna. I'm worried that
I love critics. They're the best.
No, I think it'll be great. I think it'll be great. Whatever happens, if he's on, I think it'll be great.
Now, chicken wing guy, I understand you slept with your mother until the age of 14 and
And
breastfed until
that's
the
what
age of
I'm-
12.
See, that's not what we,
I understand.
See,
It's okay.
we're always
Well,
going to
that-
be bigger.
That certainly explains a lot.
Yes, we're going to be bigger than the people who are not liking us.
Psychiatric care
Right.
can be paid by the government. These
All right,
days.
the Doritos thing, Scott. We talked about Doritos, and you were talking about your favorite Doritos.
Mm-hmm.
Several people agreed with you that taco-flavored Doritos, and by the way, in case you don't know, the description is nostalgic seasoned ground beef flavor.
Okay.
That's the description. Jenny from Appomattox, Virginia,
Oh, sure.
and Tim from Garden City, Iowa, said that is their go-to snack. And Tim says it is the thing he eats all the time when he is couch cruising.
I love it.
Nice.
What
Yeah.
I'm assuming couch cruising is
Yeah,
just super stoned or
chilling,
just
watching
chilling?
something on the tube.
I gotta
Sure.
admit, I was actually kind of semi looking for a bag of it when I was actually getting something. They had like a chip rack, and I was like, "What do they have?" The
I was in the chip aisle for the
Those
Super Bowl,
Doritos.
and there was no taco.
No time. I wonder if you have to go to like a nicer chip place.
It's such a hit and miss, and they make like the best nachos. You put those down so they're already flavored, and you put your meat and cheese. There's a lot of potential there.
So is there a call for like a chip store, like a snack store, just snacks?
I bet I
Could
could
you-
order it online, of course,
Yeah,
but
probably
you
could
know,
order
I
it
mean,
online. Okay.
you just want it right then and there because that's when you get the money. You get a crate
Yeah.
and you see it. Just when
right
you realize
next
it's
to
like too sanitized.
right next to the dispensary. That's exactly where
Yeah.
I would open like just chips or just snacks. And there's nothing that's not in a bag.
Yeah.
Right? So that people could come in high as fuck. That's what I want. I want you so high that everything sounds like a good idea. And then you go right to Taco Bell because that's the next thing that sounds
those
like a good
dispensaries
idea.
should have local restaurant, bar, munchie place coupons right there.
Yeah.
So when they pick up their stuff,
Could you-
okay,
could-
I can save $10. I can get 2 for 1 tacos. What the hell?
They
I'm
got
going
to
there.
They got to
Ooh, that's a
know
great
that. They
idea.
got to know that leads to the munchies. So years ago, another lifetime ago, there was this bar in Fort Collins, Colorado called the Ram, which is a big college bar, which is an excuse to they have penny beer night, $1 Long Island iced tea night. So you know where that was going. But when you left at the end of the night, there was a little pizza cart right in front. And that greasy pizza was like if
Printing
you,
money,
if
baby.
you could put heaven in your mouth. That
Easy.
didn't come out right.
You,
but
you
know.
can for
that didn't come out right.
Ted, for $120, you can put heaven in your mouth.
Part
And
of the pun.
And you know what? And she doesn't mind. Okay, let's see. Artie from Parma, Ohio, said he tried the tangy pickle Doritos. Okay, and this is what he says. He spent several months researching who invented them so he could hunt them down and end them. So I'm guessing like most pickle flavored things,
I
they don't
love
taste good.
that. That's awesome.
And then Lacey from Tamworth, New South Wales, Australia, said she was in Europe and found white cheddar Doritos, and they were, and I quote, the Ripper, which I looked up because I didn't know what that meant. That's great.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think that's a compliment.
that makes sense. I get it. But does that mean the Dorito was actually white?
I mean, if
that
it had
would-
white cheddar on it,
I don't know.
I mean, I like white cheddar popcorn.
Yeah, but popcorn's popcorn. White Doritos. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, you sound so racist right now. You do. You sound very racist when you say that. Okay. We talked about Tommy Lee's penis in that movie. The actor who voiced it, I knew I loved this guy, Jason Mantzoukas. Have you ever watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
Not on purpose.
I've seen it, but I mean,
Okay,
I've heard.
so
of it,
he's
but
the
I've never
crazy
seen it.
cop. He's Adrian Pimento. Have you ever watched Big Mouth?
No.
No, he's the crazy kid who bangs couches. He's like the J.D. Vance of the show. Yeah, but yeah. So
Okay.
that's the guy. I guess I mean, in real life, the guy's a lunatic. Not in real life, but he plays the perfect, like, absolute psychotic. So I knew I recognized the voice.
I thought we were just, it was a gag with the talking penis thing. That's real?
Yeah.
You told me the name of the show too, so I have to go
Pam
back
and Tommy. Pam
my
and Tommy.
God.
Yeah. And he's the perfect guy to do it. I'm sure they did a lot of it, and it just ended up once. Let's see. Last week we nearly called Lindsey Vaughn dying on the slopes. I don't know if you remember that.
Yes.
I think Ted's exact words were, "We get to watch her die on the slopes," and I swear to God, what she did, I honestly thought she was dead, man. She was on the snow for like 45 minutes, and they airlifted her away.
So it turns out, I guess she had
A
like
second time
she had a
in
compound,
8 days.
She had a compound fracture to one leg. They had to do multiple surgeries. She'll be fine, but obviously,
She'll be
I
fine.
think her Olympic career, she won't be competing in the finals.
It was a complex fracture.
yeah.
Yeah,
Could you imagine what that? I mean,
Was that the
she
same leg
hits
that
the
she
ground-
lost her ACL? Yeah.
I don't,
Whatever.
she hits the ground. I mean, a complex fracture. It's going to take multiple surgeries. I couldn't even imagine the pain.
and she's going 80 miles an hour down the hill. I mean, did you see that video?
Yeah. Oh man.
And
So-
didn't we call? It's like, why is she doing this? Oh, it's her ego. So you said it best. So she's going to come in last place for people that are half her age that have working ACLs. She's
It was scary. So I hope all goes well for her.
Yeah,
She's,
yeah.
You know, that's a tough one. I don't wish ill will on anybody. That's
No,
I mean,
of
she's
course not.
and I got to admit, you know, having watched the Little Olympics, seeing the people win is more entertaining to me, like, than them actually doing a lot of their stuff, because a lot of it's really boring.
So I see it every
But
day.
it's pretty cool when they win. They're
Yeah.
so excited.
I mean,
well,
emotional
yeah.
and
Well,
yeah.
I mean, you've been training your whole life for something that lasts like just a few seconds.
Here, you
And
wanna-
gotta be- and you have to be perfect.
You want to hear the biggest fuck I saw? So it's women's speed skating.
I like women.
Last two
short track
last-
speed skating.
No, this was regular.
But that's still pretty good.
So last two races, the woman in the first to last race breaks the Olympic record and is now in first place.
Oh, that's Jake Paul's girlfriend, the boxer. Oh, that's not her? Okay.
Then, immediately the next race, within 15 minutes, her teammate, same country, same everything,
What are the odds of that?
breaks the Olympic, breaks
That's crazy.
her record.
That's crazy.
And beats her and gets the gold.
No freaking
And then
way,
steals her
man.
boyfriend.
I will tell you.
Might as well.
I'm
as
sure
well
You can have Jake. I'm pretty sure that no one wants.
As
Jake
long as you
Paul.
have a gut punch, you might as well just make it go all
that's
the way.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
I didn't hear that story.
Yeah, that was just, and it was just. I mean, in a row, right there, same country, same everything.
Crazy.
I agree with you when you see the winners, no matter what they're doing, the genuine emotion that comes out of them, it just, if you're even watching and paying a little bit of attention, it tugs on you a little bit.
yeah.
It does. It does. I mean, this girl was just. I mean, she knew she was last. She knew she won it all. Jake's Paul's girl, and they showed him in the stands, and I was just like, God, I hope it's his sister, because if she voluntarily is having sex with him, then she might be the stupidest person I've
I mean, the
ever
guy
met.
does have a ton of money. I think he's made a lot-
3.4 million followers.
Wow. Yeah. And he's a good boxer. I mean, he is a professional
That's
boxer.
only
you know.
3.3999 more than us. I mean,
And then he's got a brother named Logan Paul, right? Who's like an influencer. He's like a
Yeah.
YouTube personality.
he's
too,
a,
yeah.
no, he's a wrestler.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like, fake pretend.
Yeah.
Wrestling. And then, this is weird. I saw a Mr. Pibb commercial.
We just talked about Mr. Pibb the other day.
Yeah.
That's like the other Dr. Pepper.
Right. So did I see that because we talked about it? Like, does my TV show Mr. Pibb? Why do I mean, they should know. If my TV's listening, my TV should know I hate Dr. Pepper. Why would I hate the thing that is basically the
It's not
competer
even
against
as
Dr.
good as
Pepper?
Dr. Pepper. It's like the lesser branded Dr. Pepper.
Actually, it's new now.
I think this is something a lot bigger than that, Matt. I think this is the universe that pulls things together, and your brain is interacting with the universe, and you think about Mr. Pibb, and somehow that's coming in. You either recognize it or it's somehow delivered, but I know exactly what you're talking about because I hear and talk about the craziest things. The next thing you know, it'll be like on TV or you'll see something and you're talking about old VW bugs, which you haven't seen in 20 years. Then all of a sudden one drives down your street. And you're like, what the? That's weird.
Whoa.
Yeah, the universe will mess with you.
So
You let it.
So Mr. Pibb is going to drive. That's going to be weird. If I see a Mr. Pibb truck, I'm going to freak out.
Well, right now, I guarantee you're going to see another Mr. Pibb something within the next 12 hours.
Well, yeah. I mean, my porn machine is listening. My porn machine is listening. It's going to. Yeah, it is absolutely going to.
The best advice I can give you, if a guy drives down the street with
Holy shit! I just got my phone just lit up with a phone call. If that's Mr. Pibb calling, I am fucking freaking out, man.
Who's Mr. Pibb?
if a guy
Call me
if a guy,
Mr.
if a
Pibb.
guy drives down your street with a Mr. Pibb RV and says, "Come here, I got a free puppy for you," don't approach him.
I like puppies.
Do not approach.
But I love puppies.
I know, but just take a pass on this one.
All right, whatever. Yeah,
Makes it like milk curtains.
It was just so weird to me that a Mr. Pibb thing showed up, and I was just like, I don't understand what is happening right now. Is freaking me out. All right, Teddy, people complain because we've pretty much done. People wonder why that we pretty much do your tip at half hour through.
I actually never thought about it.
Yeah, so that's pretty much when we do it. They get a little upset.
They want it immediately.
Yeah. No, we do it 15 minutes through when
Okay.
we have a guest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And a lot of if we have a guest, we do it 15 minutes through, and they're like, it's a half hour, and we still haven't gotten Ted's tip. So you're like, don't you guys plan this out? like once again, you're giving us way too much credit for any effort whatsoever. Yeah.
That's our 2-hour prep call that we have prior to get the script and everything squared away.
So
if I wrote a script,
what I'm hearing is we should never have a guest again and just let me talk incessantly the entire time and give multiple tips. Just to
No,
give
we
the
got a
people what
guest
they
in 2
wanted.
weeks. We got Scott Phillips. We're going to talk movies and Oscars. My sister's going to be here.
Nice.
My nephew's going to be here. Steven's going to be here. We're going to talk movies.
Yep.
And I've got some complaint. And I was just like the
You guys
Festivus.
explain.
I got some complaining to do.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I was
Well,
talking.
you're a big movie guy.
No, not at all.
You don't watch a lot of movies?
No. First 15 minutes. I either watch the first 15 minutes or the last 15 minutes. If the
Seems
la-
like you know a lot about movies. I don't know. Yeah.
No. Wait, man. When my sister and my nephew come on, so they go once a week, every Tuesday. They go and they watch movies.
Like at a theater or
Yeah, so they got some sort of pass.
Yeah,
like,
they need to be on the show because I don't watch anything, so we
Yeah,
need them. So.
no. So they have some sort of whatever movie theater. What's the big one?
AMC?
Yeah.
Yep.
So they got a pass from there, or they buy a thing,
Yep.
and then Tuesdays are the cheapest, and then they go and they watch some sort of movie. I couldn't sit through it. I mean, I couldn't do it, man. Some of them are so awful.
so the trip, the leaving your house, going to the theater, sitting down, doing all that, and you sit down in 15 minutes, you're like, what the fuck am I here for?
Yeah. Because I mean, here's the problem. I figure most movies out within 15 minutes.
What do you like, Encyclopedia Brown? Agatha fucking Christie over here. He's
one of the Hardy
detective.
Boys.
He's a fucking detective.
This
He just
guy.
figured it
Nancy
out.
Drew. No, I'm just saying.
I just felt the hood of the engine. Yes, he did drive the car. It wasn't sitting here all night. I knew it.
Wait, there's tracks in the snow. Those weren't there before.
And he's in the Epstein files.
That's
Hang
all.
on. Okay.
That's all I'm saying is that it's got to be.
Who isn't?
It can't be obvious.
Obviously, everybody.
Yeah, it can't be
Yeah,
obvious.
that
That's all I'm
motherfucker
saying.
knew everybody, didn't he?
I
He's
think
like,
I
Jesus.
saw Captain Kangaroo was in there. Did you guys hear about that?
For real. The guy
Epstein,
who
Epstein
played.
had an animal night on his island,
Hey, why not?
and he invited
Wait. Like banging animals?
I-
Well, when they
know,
show up and watch you bang. Yeah.
Captain
Hold on a second.
Kangaroo.
You're not gonna bring in the zebra and have him watch me have sex. No. Wow.
Here's the thing I can't figure about Epstein. Okay, I'll make this real
Oh,
quick.
my God.
So
Sorry, Matt.
He's obviously very rich. But the
You say this again, I'm gonna punch you in the fucking
But the people
face.
who are coming to his island allegedly are very rich too. So why do they even need him? Because there's nothing he can do for them.
What are you talking about? It sets up the entire,
Yeah.
the everything.
Okay,
for
so
that.
let's just say you
for
have
the 10,000th time,
You have
Ted.
$1.5 billion. I have $1 billion. Why do I need you to host a party? I can just host my own party.
because there's no risk except for now cameras.
Well, obviously, all the risk has been you've been de-risked.
You could ask Mr. Lutnick about the risk.
And who the fuck has a file? What's like the
I
like
think
a
that's
manila- it's like a
I think-
manila
I think
folder
it's a
with-
figurative term.
Yeah. But I, you know what? It's too hard. I watched documentaries, but now there's stuff coming out that says he was an agent for. He was like it might have been a
Little
an
little
Israeli
pimp.
agent,
Yeah.
and getting the dirt on people so that they could do stuff. I think this is one of those weird cases where it might be a little bit bigger just because of all the people involved than we thought.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Well, there's names leaking out every day. Obviously, names that we know.
Everyone.
We don't know, but we don't know if his relationship with them is ancillary or they're up to something nefarious. We don't know that. But I mean, just take a picture with the guy. We don't know he's a.
Ted, let me just say something. Here's what happens. If El Chapo has a file and you see my name in there, it's because I was there to do cocaine. I wasn't there to look at the hippos, right? I wasn't
the cocaine
there.
Hippos, yeah.
I wasn't there for a nice Mexican vacation. I was there for cocaine. If someone is in the El Chapo files and they say I didn't do cocaine, you know what they're doing? They are lying.
But
there's no reason you go visit El Chapo unless you're doing.
No, but you know what? You're actually better off being the El Chapo files than the Epstein files because that seems like like you're just in the El Chapo files. At least this guy's just doing drugs.
Where did El Chapo come from?
South America somewhere, right?
Oh, just when I bring him up?
Yeah.
Oh, just the concept of
just
you
the
went to
analogy.
Epstein Island
Yeah.
just to hang out on a really cool island.
Yeah.
Right.
And I went there.
In a private plane where I don't bring my security detail.
And just to be clear, Epstein Island I think is like an island in the Virgin Islands somewhere. It's
We
like
talked
in the,
about this.
Yeah, I did, but I didn't
You
know.
should
where,
pay attention
No, but I
to
didn't
the
know where
show.
it was. Because it's just
You know
Epstein
what?
Island's not a real
Everybody
place.
who's listening knows because I told them, but you don't pay attention to anything we say, so you have
Ted,
no fucking
this is my
idea.
second show. I don't know what you've said, so it's
Yeah.
new to me.
It's new to me.
So that's good. Half your audience
But
is
we
new.
went over where Epstein Island
Yeah,
was.
I mean, it wasn't like the Galapagos Islands.
It was no. The funny part
Turks and
about where
Caicao.
Epstein Islands is that is right by the Virgin Islands.
Yeah.
And that's what makes it funny.
Yeah.
That's the only part of this that's funny is the biggest place where people went whoring was right by the Virgin Islands.
So it's
this
funny.
was like the non-Virgin.
So you know what's
Island.
funny?
Yeah,
I don't know if you remember this
It's
guy.
the only thing that makes it funny. Everything else is not funny about
and
it.
if that's the only thing that makes it funny, then
Ted,
it's
no,
not good.
We're moving on. All right.
move on.
We need to get your sponsor, and then we need to get your song.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ted's Tips is sponsored by Carlton's Crap House. At Carlton's Crap House, you can get the crap of any animal you are looking for. Do you need zebra crap, antelope crap, or maybe you're looking for some snake shit? No matter what kind of animal crap you need, we have it all at Carlton's Crap House. And if you're in the greater Hattiesburg, Mississippi area, stop into their store and take a look at all the crap they have. Check them out at craphouse.com. And like we tell everybody, dragons aren't real, and we don't have any of that crap. You know what? There is literally a shoe for every foot, right?
Well, you have the most amazing advertisers, by the way. I've only been here twice, but both of those those people are super creative. Those are great services, and you keep forgetting to put the URL for the website. What is it? And don't tell me to Google. Don't tell me to Google
craphouse.com. It was in.
Oh, okay.
Now you're like Ted. You don't pay attention.
Sorry.
All right, Teddy. Here is your new song.
Just the tears, just the tears, just the tears. Baby, I'm not gonna do too much.
Actually, it sounds like he's saying Mr. Pibb. It's
Just the tip.
But it sounds like Mr. Pibb.
So
it's in my head now.
It's the greatest song I ever heard. It's called "Just the Tip," and that's what I played. It is literally about a guy who is trying to convince his girlfriend to just lay there and just take the tip.
No, I was just going to
I'm
say.
not even messing with you.
I was going to say.
it's the funniest.
Just the tip to see how it feels.
Yep, just the tip.
What- what-
No. He knows. This part of the lyrics are, "I know you had a long day, baby. You ain't got to do no work. You just lay there, and I'll get the tip."
I'm thinking of something from the 1970s where they're at the bar, like, and everyone's doing like magic mushrooms, and I'm thinking about how many unwanted pregnancies came from listening to that song.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, it didn't. I mean,
Obviously.
if you're a guy and you haven't somehow tried to talk that bullshit into somebody, yeah, then you probably haven't done it.
There's a lava lamp
All
in
right.
there too somewhere.
That's a loaded question.
obviously.
That is, yeah. Teddy, are you prepared
I'm prepared.
mentally, physically?
Debatable.
Yeah,
All right.
very.
All right. Whoops. I almost read something else. This is short and sweet. This is my favorite. You know what? If you want to get on, this is the way to do it. Ted, what's happening, man? I have a question for you. My girlfriend broke up with me over text. Can I talk shit about her? My mates are 50-50. You get to make the decision. We dated for about 9 months, and I was forced to vacation with her family 3 weeks ago. Clyde, 30, Leeds, West Yorkshire, England.
I always want to go to England, man. I've never been there. I want to check that out.
Well, you know what? There's a girl available. He didn't give her name, but she's clearly available because
So she broke up with him via text.
via
And they went out for 9 months. So my question was, did he go to on the vacation with the family for 3 weeks ago, right before he broke up, or I'm assuming before?
She dumped him.
Yeah, she
Ted,
dumped him. But they were on vacation together, and then she broke up with him.
No, Ted, here. You know what probably happened is they broke up and then he went on vacation anyway because the most fun you can have is going on vacation with a girl you broke up with.
No,
and
with
her family.
with the parents. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
So.
but let's assume that he went on vacation with her and then they broke up.
Yeah, brother. Hey, man, I feel you, man. So here's some hard truth, man. You know, this is real. Okay, so why are you
It's
laughing?
not real.
Why is this
he
funny?
just wants to know if he can be a jag-off and talk shit about her. That's all he wants to know.
Okay, so the answer to your question is I would say no, just take the high road. The best revenge is silence and distance and just moving on with your life. But here's what you got to understand that dynamic, Clyde. So, you know, women, they're slick. You know, I mean, she could have been seeing another guy and you could have been monkey branched, and that's why she could dump you.
Whoa. You come up with the best.
Why am
what
I being
the fuck
interrupted?
is...
Why am I being interrupted?
What is
I don't
monkey
know.
branched?
I was going to do it too. That's a word I'm
I'm
not
about-
accustomed
Never heard
to.
that before.
I told you like 10 episodes ago. You were paying attention.
No, I've never heard monkey.
Monkey branched.
Okay, I'm going to explain. Yeah, so here's what's going on, man. She probably met some other dude, like a 2.0 version of Clyde in her mind. You know, not real, but in her mind. So she probably was cultivating some relationship on the side. And when the
And
coast
that's a monkey branch?
no, and when the coast is clear, so basically, monkey branch is when she's with a woman's with a dude. It could be vice versa too. It's not gender specific, but let's just use the woman as an example. She's with a guy for a long term relationship. There's no outward signs that anything's wrong, but on the side, she's covertly seeing another guy who, in her mind, is a better version of you, or just something that checks more boxes than you do. And then when she gets the all go signal, whatever that is, that trigger in her brain, and she knows she can be with this guy, that's why you got that text.
And
why
this
you-
is a known word, monkey
branch. It's actually 2 words. You can Google it. There's no hyphen between it either, so you can Google it.
Are you?
Wow, that's
Yeah.
complex.
Yeah, so man, you know, that's not your fault. I mean, you know, here's the bottom line. Women, you know, in general have more options than guys. So unfortunately, that's
It is-
what,
okay,
that's what
so,
happened.
yeah,
That's what happened.
It's true.
So for future reference, Clyde, here's my advice to you, not just for this woman, but for future reference. Women have more options than us in general, and that's fine. That's their superpower. That's their strength. So you just have to read the tea leaves, or even if you don't read the tea leaves, when that day comes, I hope it doesn't for you again. But if it does come, you just have to be mentally prepared to disconnect from that situation as best you can. Yeah, you're going to be, you know, hurting on the inside, but you got to suffer in silence, man. You know, you got to suffer in silence. Just learn from that. So, and yeah, there's no guarantee it couldn't happen again. But yeah, you're going to be a stronger guy because of it. But yeah, I mean, bad mouthing her is not going to make her come back to you. It's not going to make her.
Well,
you know,
I don't think he wants her back.
yeah. But the point is, I get it. You're hurt, so it's easy to just lash out at the person who hurt you. But like I said, the best revenge is distance and silence, and just being the better man. So sorry, brother, but I wish you well, and have a Newcastle for me.
Wow, Ted drew immense amount of conclusions from very little information.
He assumes.
Yes, yes.
Ted is the best assumer of all time.
I like the response, though. That's pretty good on your feet. But at the end of the day, she broke up with him via text. They dated for 9
But that's
months.
why- but that's- but-
they were on family vacation,
Right.
and he said forced. So what does that mean? Like he's like, I don't want to hang with your rents. You go and hang out and do what you're gonna do. You gotta go. I want to get to know you. You know, you gotta be a part of it. Blah blah. All right, fine, I'll go. And then he goes, does the right thing, and then she freaking cuts him off with a text later.
It's possible. I mean, it's possible.
To me, that's a weak move.
I'm making assumptions. You're right. I mean, I
So
could be
Scott,
wrong. I
you're
could be wrong.
advocating that he needs to drop a little bit of hurt on her.
Yeah, hell yeah. Especially amongst his mates. He's got to look, he can't, yeah.
So I'm guessing that he's going to if we give him the gig, Ted said no. So he said Ted could make the decision.
Ted always takes the high road. He's a good guy.
What?
He's got a military background.
does not take the high road.
He's always, at least the 2-show sample that I have, he's...
No, actually, what I actually meant was, yeah, you could talk shit about her to your friends, because I'm sure it's not going to get back to her.
Well,
but
I'm
just
sure
saying,
he's already
but,
doing
but I'm
that.
saying don't lash out to her personally, because that actually signals weakness and actually reinforces in her mind. So actually, in a way, I don't want to use the term win-lose, but if you did that to her, it signals that she kind of won. And I hate to use that term, but yeah, you could lash out to your mates, which is cool. I mean, yeah, you're gonna go to the bar or the pub in your case in England.
Fuck her,
yeah.
blah, blah,
Yeah, she played you dirty.
Okay.
Betrayal's a bitch. We've all been there. Welcome to my world. It's cool. No big deal.
Welcome to my
It's
world.
no big deal.
No.
I just started dating
Ted,
it.
I just
Haven't
listen.
you been married for like 30 years?
Yeah.
Okay.
Before that,
Yeah.
why not?
But Ted,
I was hatched somewhere. So.
Ted, no, that makes perfect sense because this gives, if he's cool about this gives Clyde the option to start banging some of her friends, right? If he's cool about it, right? That's how he can get his revenge. Don't say anything bad. Say nothing good, nothing but good stuff.
Yeah.
And then sneak in and find her best friend and bang the living shit out of her.
Matt, I think that's level 2, but I'm going to go level 3 here.
This is Machiavelli. This is
All right.
Machiavelli. This is Machiavelli.
You
shit.
use this massive negative thing to your favor when you're at the bar, you're hanging out and talking to some chick, and she asks you, "Oh, do you have something?" You go, "No, I just got dumped via text," and
Says no one.
and it's just awful. I freaking hate women, and that's like fuel to the fire. And I'm like, "Oh, okay, we'll see about that." And I think if you can pull that off at the extreme level, that actually can be a positive.
When a woman, Clyde, when a woman dumps you, or I'm not gonna use that term. That's kind of a harsh term. But let's just say you split up and you're not gonna see her again. She's basically just given permission to meet somebody better. So you should thank her. You should deep down thank her. That's what you have now. You have an opportunity with that door closed. Here's the thing. Nobody owns anybody. You had your time together. Your time is. You had your turn. Your turn is over. Now maybe it's somebody else's turn. Maybe it's not. But eventually it will be. You just got to recognize that, man. Nobody's personal property.
If we follow Ted's original advice, which I'm starting to see a trend here, he goes at one, and then all of a sudden, it's okay to give her shit with your mates, and that, and eventually,
Yeah, but
he's
that's
going to come back with the final version, so he covers all the options on the response mechanism or spectrum here.
Yeah, vent to your friends. It's cool, but I would just would not reach out to her directly because that would telegraph
Yeah,
weakness.
I wouldn't go outside your.
Yeah.
I think Ted. Listen,
That's what I'm
I
saying.
think the three of us have hit this on a head. Don't go outside your circle of friends, right?
Right.
Get it. You want some revenge? Number one, use what Scott did. Use that as a tool to get other chicks. But I'm telling you right now, you want real revenge, Clyde? You bang one of her friends. Yeah, and you
sticking to
do
that,
it
man.
well, and you do it well, so that she says, "Oh, why do you got a smile on your face? No reason." Yeah. What?
That
Right.
bitch's friend isn't
Well,
going to turn on her.
So
no freaking way.
I've actually
No
said
way.
If Clyde's worth it, I'll tell you what. Right now,
You think secretly one of her friends
Clyde the
has
Glide.
something for Clyde,
Clyde
and
the
all of a
Glide.
sudden Clyde's on the market?
put the. You know what? Why does he put the effort in? Put the time in.
Because that's potential for a double whammy, double stiff arm. Her friend's like, "Yeah, you're my girlfriend."
You already got dumped after having to go on vacation with your ex.
Just get the fuck out of there. Just start over. Get the fuck out of there. It's nothing but negativity there. Revenge is not going to satisfy anything.
Go through the stages of grief, denial, anger, finally acceptance. It's all good, man. But you got to do that internally, man. And then you're going to man up. You're going to put on your big boy pants, and then you're going to meet somebody else.
You know what? He's lucky that he didn't run into her, or sneak up on her, and she's doing some guy, because that's what's next. To your theory, she cut it off right when she could easily make the switch to the other guy. But if she was still in that Never Never Land, maybe she's with the other guy and she's cutting things close. All of a sudden, there's boom, boom, and all of a sudden, you're really humiliated.
And I'm just assuming, and I could be wrong. Like, so she could have broke up for any reason. I'm just assuming there's another guy. There might not be, but I'm just going on that assumption based on the information I'm reading. Because usually, not all the time, but if they cut you off that quickly when everything seems to be going good, because I didn't get any indication there were any red flags preceding that.
I agree with you.
So yeah, she had some other dude on the side.
Yep.
So yeah, the whole time or for a long period of time, and the
right.
coast was clear. Okay, good luck, Clyde.
We got something important.
That was important.
No. I mean, really important, because I heard this and I freaked out, and I've been waiting almost a month to share this. So, and I'm afraid of what you guys are going to say.
I'm going to judge you, but it's okay. Tell us anyway.
Well, hold on.
No.
I'm sorry. I know. Did we close off Ted's tip?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's over.
we're
It's
done.
It's
So
over. Yeah.
Clyde knows what to do.
Clyde knows what to do.
Best wishes,
Clyde.
Clyde. Best wishes.
Clyde's gonna Ted. He's let Ted make the decision. Ted made the decision. Don't do anything. Don't shitbag her. Yeah.
But it's okay to give her shit to your mates.
Oh yeah. I mean, come on.
gotta do that.
I mean, that's
Okay,
If
okay,
one of those
I'm
guys
sorry,
rats. If one of those guys rats you out, then
They're not your friends.
Then they're not your friends.
Yeah.
I mean,
and
if-
you're going to meet somebody else, and you're 30 years old, man. You got your whole life in front of you. Don't worry about it.
If you want to go for the trifecta and bang one of her friends, I
still say Clyde, yes.
God love you.
So
But
walk down and bang
let's-
them all. Okay.
Yeah, let's do this.
All right.
I talked to somebody, and I don't know how we got onto the subject, but we got onto the subject of wiping our asses. Here's what.
Versus being an ass wipe.
It
Okay,
might have
I just
come
wanted-
Versus like
No,
future
hold on,
investments
hold on.
or what stock
Wait,
should I
there's
invest in or
wiping
something
an
like
ass,
that.
There's an
It's-
ass wipe.
No, I
Okay,
mean
got
we
it.
probably started with that, but here's the thing, and it might have been just simple as like I said, oh my, one of the toilets in the house is clogged or whatever, and this person said that every time they take a shit, they wipe their ass 4 times. Now hold on, before you say a word, is this standard operating procedure?
No.
Depends.
Yeah. Because every shit is
This
different.
is every
shit is different.
but this is every time they wipe their ass 4 times because this is how it kind of came out. I said,
Is each wipe productive?
Wait, is this like rubbing a magic lamp 4 times and the fucking
we
genie comes
saying-
out? What does this even mean?
your ass is not a lamp, Ted. I don't
Is
even know.
is your body a wonderland?
Man, the fact that I share a room with you sometimes on the road scares the shit out
You
of me.
just lost me.
But is this so? Is wiping your ass 4 times?
Answer my question.
Yes.
Is each wipe productive?
You mean is there poop?
Is it productive? Is there something on the tissue?
I didn't get into that.
Because if there's not on the second and you go back for the third and the fourth and it's not productive, then that's weird. But if you're on fiber, you're doing stuff, whatever, you work out, you ate too much pizza with pepperoni last night, sometimes it's
Pepperoni's the worst.
it's a 3 or 4 wiper. It just is.
Might be a 7-8 wiper.
Potentially. Depends.
You might need a bidet.
Okay, so that was what I said to the person. I'm like every time, but this one said every time you wipe your ass,
That's a very
you wipe it 4
that's
times, and he said
absolute-
yes,
yeah.
and I said, I gave away it's a he, but okay,
Sounds like some OCD
and I
problem.
said that's a thing, and then somebody else who was there with us in the discussion went, yeah, and all I said was you need a bidet because. You are literally, I mean, that seems so out of control. Like, you seriously have, I don't know, like a ass problem, right? Isn't that an ass problem?
No, it's a bowel problem, and a lot of people have issues going number 2, and so they'll take fiber, they'll take Miralax, and you just don't know. And sometimes you eat a lot of crap, and it just isn't a one move.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not like a bowel expert, but I mean, we've all used the bathroom enough for our
You're
entire
not, you're not
lives.
really an expert in anything.
Of course not. That's why I'm on this podcast. But the point is, we've all used it. You ever we all have used number 2, or it comes out so quick. It's like you don't even. I mean, you have to wipe
Right.
once, and then sometimes it's like it's like you're a little constipated, whatever you ate, and it's like even wiping like 5-10 times is barely enough. So I mean, yeah, there's no absolute rule. Why are you looking at me like you don't know?
Okay. I see. I was hesitant to bring this up because I was afraid
Is this bathroom talk
of
now?
what people would say. And wow. Okay.
That's true.
Okay.
I mean,
I don't think there's an industry standard, so I guess it really depends on the individual. But like I said, if he's 4 times every time, no over, no under, and wipe 2, 3, or 4, not productive, then I think you got something going on here that you might need to talk to somebody about.
so it's funny. Actually,
that might be my favorite thing anyone's ever said.
that reminded me. So I was reading.
But you get it, right? When I say, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
I was reading something on BuzzFeed a long time ago where it says like reasons like women broke up with their boyfriends, like there's like they got
unproductive wipes.
they got the ick factor. They got the ick factor. They got the ick when they saw their boyfriend. So I said one woman, I guess she said she was going out with a guy, and they said every time this guy used number 2, he would only wipe his ass 1 time, and it was fucking gross because he's like, oh, just 1 time's all you need, and then she was like, no,
Yeah.
So
No, you don't.
she got the ick,
Yeah.
so she was out.
Eesh.
So he admitted that he did it one time?
He said he was only wipe his ass 1 time because that's all he ever needed, no matter the circumstances. Obviously, that's not accurate.
I am very hesitant to say anything more about this
Yeah.
because
There's so many ways we can go with
I
this.
don't
feel
throw up
like
in my mouth
no,
right
I
now.
just feel like I'm in a wrong place right now. I'm in a wrong
You
place.
brought it up.
Meaning bad, yes.
Like personally, like I need to change what I'm doing.
No, you don't have to change anything.
Yeah, I
Just wipe your ass.
Yeah.
That's all you
Yeah.
got to do.
Until you got an unproductive wipe. Then you're good.
So you get a productive wipe. Yeah, exactly.
All right, I'm good.
all right. I looked it up. Caitlyn Jenner was not in an SI swimsuit.
Of course
I was
not.
wrong.
Of
but
course not.
she was on SI. She was in SI.
She was in SI.
She was on the cover.
She wasn't.
She was,
Okay, so
but not on the swimsuit issue. Not on the swimsuit.
Oh.
issue. Yeah.
Well, no, of course not the swimsuit issue, but,
she
any
was-
issue, she was
like-
on a Sports
she
Illustrated
was on the
cover.
of and what was she dressed like?
Dude, I don't give a fuck. He
Whatever.
that person won the decathlon.
I know.
And they became a chick.
Right?
That's hard. That's
That's
hard to believe.
sports.
That's hard to believe, man.
But
I mean, it's
he
as
was
much
on the
sports-
cover as an
a
Olympic
dude.
champion. Are you saying he was on again as Caitlyn Jenner?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was on a Wheaties box, man. When he
I
went
know.
fucking decathlon.
I know.
You know how fucking hard the decathlon is to win? It's like 10 events.
Yeah.
was-
And then when he became a chick, he was on Tweeties.
Well,
You've
obviously,
been waiting to say that one for half an hour.
obviously he met a Kardashian. That fucked him up.
That's right. Well,
Yeah.
we all know that.
No shit.
We all know
That's
that.
what happened to Lewis Hamilton right now.
The queen bee of Kardashians.
If Lewis Hamilton in the next couple races just crashed and ended up burning to death, it wouldn't surprise me at all.
the Kardashian curse.
The Kardashian coos curse. Yep. Yeah. You can't
The
get away
Kardashian
from it.
coochie curse. Whatever it is.
All right. Have you guys been following the Savannah Guthrie's mom kidnapping?
I was
thing?
just about to bring it up.
It's yeah. How
Yeah.
can you not?
We talked about kidnappings a long time ago. We said the lowest percentage success crimes to commit is murder for hire and kidnapping in the modern era. You know,
Yeah.
if you're like in the middle of Mexico
Murder
or somewhere.
for hire.
Yeah, it's just like your chances of getting caught are like literally 120%, right?
Yeah. It's much better.
Except for right
Right.
now, yeah.
It's much better than everyone. It's everyone plus people who weren't even involved are
Yeah.
going to
yeah,
get caught.
kidnappings. There's a lot of loose ends. It's got to be well planned.
Yeah.
You know, and you got to
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it depends where you are. I mean, if you're like in a remote area like Mexico, right, the kidnapping is like an actual business out there.
Every other day.
Yeah. But I hear with Ring doorbells, you
So
know,
they just had a
toll road cameras. I mean, people would, yeah.
So they just put a video out of the Ring doorbell of the person who
Yeah.
they say was there, like, guy in a mask. But I think he wanted to be videoed because he was holding something up. Like it was just the weirdest, whatever the video that came out today was. But here's the thing that
I didn't see that.
yeah, I really don't give a shit about any of this.
No.
And
No.
here's the thing. Here's the reason why. I hope her mom comes back. I hope it's all good.
She's been gone for 10 days now. It's been 10 days.
Okay, I get it, Ted. So you're saying she's dead?
I'm
Every
saying-
day that goes by,
Every day goes
yeah.
by, yeah. I
Yeah.
mean,
But-
and by the way, Samantha Guthrie, I didn't know this. She's an NBC news anchor. So let's say she makes good money, but she's not like it's not like fucking kidnapping Elon Musk's kid or something. You know what I
No,
mean?
I think she's got a lot of dough.
Yeah, but I mean, this woman, I guess the mother, she's like got health issues. You know, she's like 65. Like, why her? So are they sure it's a kidnapping?
Why not?
I guess.
Well, okay, but here's the thing. This is the thing that no.
They sure it's a kidnapping.
It's the worst kidnapping
you think She
ever.
went for tacos and
Yeah.
she just didn't come back.
It's like
or
a
what?
kidnapping the fucking
So
Lindbergh
is she,
baby.
wait, is she at Lake Tahoe Taco Bell right now complaining? Every time I come in here, the food sucks. No, but here's the reason that I don't give a shit. There are hundreds of people that like non-famous
Yeah,
relatives
of course.
that are being kidnapped, and they're not putting any effort into. I mean, they're putting effort into it, but the FBI is not involved. All this bullshit. I mean, she's getting like all this preferential treatment because she's famous, and there's other people
She's
who
not
are
like that famous.
And I don't
She's
know what
pretty
kind of
famous.
preferential treatment she's getting.
like a fucking news anchor,
other
you know?
other than a
It's
microphone.
like a news anchor. I could do that shit right now. If you just put a teleprompter in front of me, I could read the shit. You know?
Are you sure about that?
I mean,
Yeah,
probably
Ted,
not.
No
but-
way. No way could you. That would be the.
That Crown Royal bottle would have to go away.
Yeah, I mean, it would be hidden in the background. Yeah. So.
That'd be so great.
And today in the news,
Yeah.
I mean, you're just reading shit off a teleprompter. How talented do you have to be for that?
I don't know.
people have to believe you. I mean, think about all this crazy shit people say on news things, and there's a core group of people who believe everything they say, no matter what they say.
Sure.
But here's the thing that the only reason I'm bringing this up is
Yeah, why are you
there's a
bringing this up?
sheriff from Pima County, because it was in Arizona,
Right.
who is working on the case. And I think it was Sunday. This guy went to a basketball game. Okay? And somebody took a picture of him at a high school basketball game. And the headline says, Sheriff enjoys a game while family pleads with alleged ransomer. That's the headline. Like somehow him being at this game and having a life outside of finding this
Probably his
woman's mom.
kid,
Yeah.
you know, or a relative or someone. I'm sure he's not there just at a high school game because
Yeah,
there's
I
nothing to
think
do.
He's got a cell phone on him, so obviously, if something broke, I'm sure he'd leave the fucking game, right?
Right.
You know,
Right.
Keep going, Matt.
If
Yeah,
I'm
this,
allowed for-
No,
40 minutes,
that's the thing. It's a high profile case. I'm sure if something came up, he'd get a call and he'd leave. And I just I just think, what a shitty thing to do to this guy to make it seem like
he doesn't give a
he's
shit.
not, like he doesn't give a shit.
Or
Like,
he's,
you know what's more important to me?
or he's not investigating.
High school basketball.
Yeah.
That's what's more important to
Yeah.
me. Fuck this woman's wife.
You ever heard of a
Mom.
cell phone? I got it on me at all times. So if I get a text or call that says, "Hey, we got a lead on this case," I'm leaving the game.
You know what? And you gotta break away from that shit too to get your mind in a different place. I mean, when you're intense like that, I mean, that's so stupid. And that's just the media. That's all they do is try and stir up bullshit for no reason. That could have been penned and orientated a different way.
You know what they're doing? They're searching for a solution to a problem that doesn't exist. That's what they're doing. Just to create a headline. Of course he fucking cares.
Trying to get clicks, trying to sell
if
whatever.
If I was a homicide detective and I was trying to solve a fucking serial killing from like 20 years ago, and I went to a titty bar, it doesn't mean I didn't give a shit. Yeah.
Wait, you're looking for suspects.
Yeah.
What are you talking
Let's just say I was
about?
getting a lap dance, and then all of a sudden I got a fucking text. It's like, hey, we think we got a lead. We got a DNA hit. I'm like, baby, Miss Nicole, I'm gonna have to get back to you because I gotta go. Yeah, that's what it is.
I'll be there in 20 minutes.
Yeah. I like
this,
your thong.
This should be awesome. This would be awesome. All right, Ted. In the last 2 years, you've worked 12 homicide cases. You've been at the titty bar 141 times. Did you find any of the suspects in that titty bar?
Listen, I have a cell phone. Just freaking text me. Don't worry about what I'm doing.
I'm not going to answer because Melinda is dancing, and I just can't do it. I can't do it.
And I already paid her.
It's fucking dumb shit. Yeah, come on. Of course he cares. We're just making shit up.
I got a pocket full of singles, so you know what? Call me, but
got a
maybe
pocket full of
text me.
sunshine.
Yeah, maybe
Got a
text
pocket full of
me
quarters.
later, and I'll definitely get to it though.
Doesn't mean he doesn't care.
Right.
Of course he fucking cares.
No, I get it. It's just such a weird thing. It's such a mean thing to do to a person who, I mean, let's be 100% honest. If the FBI is working on it and the local sheriff is working on it, if the local sheriff breaks this case, the FBI is going to have a lot of egg on their face, man.
I mean, chances are when it's like a kid. Number one,
you're going to say she.
we don't know if we don't even know if it's a kidnapping. We don't know that. How do we know?
Who's we?
There were signs of kidnapping at the scene of the crime. She left stuff open. There was things going on there.
Yeah,
I mean,
she made a pepperoni pizza.
Maybe the woman's
she wrote yuck.
Maybe the woman's got fucking dementia. We don't know. I mean, it could be. I mean, we could be making false assumptions. So
She was in the middle of a
she-
four-wipe.
Yeah, unless they find her.
She only wiped twice.
There was only 2 productive wipes in the toilet. Clearly, she had 2 more to go, and she was interrupted.
Here's where we're gonna know it's a kidnapping. If they find her, I mean, I hope it doesn't happen. If they find her deceased remains in a fucking capsule, like with like a limited amount of oxygen, like a fucking kidnapper, like puts them underground, and it's like they didn't meet the ransom demands, then I'll believe
What?
it.
What did he just say? He's got him buried with a little tube of air because they didn't meet the ransom demands.
That's what a kidnapper does.
Oh my God!
What's the other logical
You've
conclusion?
been watching too many movies, dude. Come on, man. This guy's got her tied up in some basement in frickin' Cicero, Illinois.
How'd you find her? Well, we were looking around, and we found a lot of unproductive wipes. And I'll be 100% honest with you, that was odd.
And there was 2 productive in the toilet, so obviously she was still going. We didn't see 4. We only saw 2.
Oh my God! This is how you solve. Listen. I'm gonna be like an ass detective, and I'm just gonna everything I'm gonna do has to involve and revolve around the wipes.
Well, they have like blood splatter experts and they have crime scene experts. You become the bathroom expert. Call you in, and what can we ascertain from here?
I can tell by this splatter. A lot of Taco Bell, sir. A lot of Taco Bell.
Taco Burrito Supreme. Nothing wrong with that.
Now I'm getting hungry. I got the munchies now. So thanks for nothing.
No. All right, we got to get out of this. Jesus Christ!
Come on, man. It's
I
your
knew
job
this
to
was a bad
control
idea.
this.
I'm not an
Control
FBI
it.
profiler.
I knew this
I'm just
was
saying.
a terrible idea to bring up, but I was so freaked out by the 4. And I'm going to tell you right now.
I think it's an OCD thing. I really do.
All right. Have you guys ever heard of food racism?
Not specifically.
That one sounds extra good.
Yeah.
That's some extra.
The thing about difference between PBR and Yingling is PBR is like light and fluffy. This has got enough of edge to it that it leaves a little coating on your throat. It's good.
When we head out to the bar tonight, I will be drinking.
Wait,
Yingling.
they didn't sell this here before? This is new? They didn't sell this in.
Are you?
No, I'm serious. I'm not a beer person. I have no idea. That's why I'm asking you.
Yeah. What about the last?
Was this like a
2
fucking
years?
rhetorical question?
It's no, Ted, you're not crazy. It's a very legit question. Matt's just overreacting a little bit. All right, it's a beer.
A little
that
bit.
It used to only be sold where?
It was East Coast up till Indiana, like the Indiana border. So
Okay.
it was just it never made it to Chicago because we were light beer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I used to always drink it when we go to Florida, and it's always down
Yeah.
there, and that was like a treat.
yeah. If we went east, I would have it, and then now it's
But now you can get it locally here.
yeah,
can now.
Yeah, now I think it's across the country.
As of
It's a Budweiser product.
Oh, is that why? Did
Congratulations.
Budweiser buy it up? And that wait, no, Yingling is
They're from Pennsylvania.
Budweiser?
They're Pennsylvania. They're like
believe
the
it's-
oldest.
I believe
they're
it's
the oldest
Bud.
brewery in the world,
And
or in the country.
in the country, yes, they
excuse
are.
me, in the country. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, it could be. You know
But
what?
from
It could be.
Pennsylvania,
That's the
I think.
reason. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It's out east, out in Pennsylvania. Yeah. So it was really big, and that was like a treat
Well, this
when
one's
you
made.
went.
This one's made in Fort Worth, Texas. So maybe we just don't know what the fuck we're talking about. Anyway,
Well, yeah, I don't know who does it, but okay.
right.
Have you guys ever heard of food racism?
yes.
You have heard of food racism. Mm-hmm. What do you know about food racism, sir?
People will choose the type and sort of food based on its color.
No. Good try. Oh wow, that was.
That would be my guess.
Gotcha.
That seems reasonable.
So some white racist asshole is only going to eat white cheddar Doritos and
So,
I mean I don't
so
what
guy
else
goes into freaking
and
Chipotle.
Alfredo
What
sauce.
kind of rice do you want? What the fuck? The white rice,
The
dude.
white
What the
rice.
fuck?
Oh
do you
my
want brown rice
God.
too? Fuck off.
if that brown rice gets into my No, thank God. Wow. But you know what? I'll bet you I'll bet you dime to a dollar there's some jagoff who literally soda? I don't drink soda. I like water. I like it clear. No, give me milk. You got milk? Sir says bar. Give me milk with vodka. Oh, no. Food racism.
And not chocolate milk.
Not your food racism. And this is how I heard about it. There was a couple at the University of Colorado. They were harassed when they were warming up their traditional Indian dish in the school microwave. I guess there's
Biryani,
no. What is it?
curry.
No, you know what? I didn't.
Just,
Get,
Brad is
you
really
can
good, but-
stop with that story right now,
Yeah.
and we all know the outcome here.
well, so it's a spinach and cottage cheese dish.
So it must be kind of pungent. I'm guessing it's whatever it is. It's pungent when you take it out because people wouldn't notice if
Ted,
it wasn't.
that goes with Indian food.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it is. I mean the curry thing is a little much for me. I'm not a big curry guy. I tried it. I didn't really like it.
Biryani's great though. You should try that. Biryani.
What is it?
Not
It's
heard
like-
of it,
it's
not
like
tried
a
it.
spicy rice and either lamb or chicken or beef, and it's Indian. And it's really great.
That sounds good.
They give
Sounds
you
really
cool.
good.
Give you a little yogurt on the side to lighten your palate. Ooh, it's good stuff.
So that's funny because you don't like spicy things. You're kind of a
But it's just not my
food
it's not,
pussy.
it's not like
Right.
food
Reaper-
pussy.
It's not Reaper
Hold on.
X spicy.
Wait.
I
a
don't
minute.
go out of my way to go to like an Indian restaurant.
Yeah.
It just, I don't know.
But past Golfman Mall, there's that one place by Omega. It's like a whole that
Over
complex
on
there.
Golf?
Yeah, on Golf. Yeah, like
Yeah.
if you make a left on a left
hey,
on Golf.
hey.
Okay, sorry.
Sorry.
All around the world, all the listeners don't live in the neighborhood. Ted.
Okay.
This
got
is
it.
for Scotsman.
Yeah, I
So
get
this
it.
You know what? Then we should talk about it at the bar after this. Yeah,
All right,
let's
I'll-
not talk about specific things. But okay, so there was a couple, an Indian couple in University of Colorado in Buffalo. They got harassed because a staff member, one guy, it's always one guy, said it smelled bad. Okay, and then for like a week, just constantly was harassing these people about this. Okay,
Would you say rest? What does that mean exactly?
I guess he was giving them shit about warming it up in a public place.
Was it every day or one occasion?
It was multiple times during a week.
Okay.
Right. And I have to say, when I was teaching, we had a person who would heat up fish in the lounge,
Yeah.
right, in the microwave, and it always fucking stank to the point where the boss put up a sign said, "Don't
fish.
warm up fish in the multi-use
Yeah,
microwave."
I don't think it's racist because I lived in an apartment complex years ago where whoever lived in the unit above me at the same time on a weekend they would cook the same ethnic food, whatever it was, and it was very strong, and it would have to waft through the HVAC system, and it was very pungent. And yeah, I wasn't like racist, but I'm like, I don't want to smell this shit. No offense.
No, it's not racist at all,
Yeah,
Ted.
okay.
It's not.
Okay.
That's not
I
racist.
get it, and
So,
you know, if it was like every day,
what, does
and-
that make me the Grand Wizard of the Ku Klux Klan because I don't want to smell some shitty
No,
food?
it doesn't. It doesn't make me crazy at all, and it's like, I don't know. I guess if you do it once in a while, but every day, and
Yeah.
this is your space too, and
Yeah,
you know,
it's a public space, especially a public space. You know, I mean,
Right,
you got to be mindful
right.
of other people. So,
So the school got together, the head of the school, with this guy and this couple, and they talked it out, and everything seemed like it was working out, and everything was good. And they just filed a lawsuit against the school and the guy.
not totally surprised, right? I mean,
How do you? It's just food. I get it. I would say. I don't see how the school is involved, even though the guy works there. just because the guy works there, he's a dick.
because he's an agent of the school. That's why.
It's
That's
their
why- that's-
building, too.
Yeah, because he's an agent of the school, so legally he represents the school, and obviously the school has the one with the big bucks. So that's
what?
that's why.
So
they're doing
wait.
it.
So here's the choice. This is what I don't understand. You tell the guy not to do it. So if he does it, can you just then at that point fire him so you don't have a lawsuit? Because who?
he's
how
a
do you- how
teacher,
does this
Matt.
end
You
up-
know, you're a teacher. You
But how
can't
does
just
this end
fire
up-
teachers. You just
But how
can't.
does this end up not somebody not suing somebody because you can't get this guy to shut up?
It seems like you could have made some kind of accommodations for his time to cook and figured out a way so it doesn't bother people. I don't know. Come with it more prepared. There's just so many.
But I'm
missing
bringing
stuff
my
there.
lunch. I'm bringing my lunch. Fuck everybody else.
but your lunch smells like ass.
But you don't
To
know
you.
that. But you don't
To
know
you,
that.
but
And you-
not to
and
me.
you- and you too.
Not to me.
But Teddy,
Okay.
you don't know that it smells like ass. It just might have smelled different than what this guy's used to.
Right.
So where? You can't. Here's the problem. Once somebody's being a dick, and this is the problem, you can't. There's no way to win. Somebody's going to make money off of this, no matter
The- the
what. I think about that.
The attorneys, obviously.
Yeah, but somebody's going to sue somebody when someone's a dick, and you just hired this guy. You didn't, on the thing. It's like, all right, man. Are you a jagoff with food? Like you give a shit? It's like no. It's like, all right, I just want to check this. Not a jagoff with food. Okay, so if it comes up later, in a couple of years.
Are you sure? Because this is the smell every day at lunch, and you stick a can of that stuff in front of him,
okay, so-
and
so-
he's like,
So you could. Oh, so
"Can
you
I change my answer?"
So before you
Yes,
hire somebody,
yes.
you get a couple of smells. You're just like, if you smell this at lunch every day, what would you're like? Oh, I can't stand that. He's gone.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do.
Next,
I'm
please.
gonna take my dog's dog shit in a bag, and right before the people
Okay,
who
so
are
see,
suing,
that's-
and heat that up in a bag. I don't want to even eat it. I just like the smell of it. And then if you complain,
see,
I'm
that's
gonna
food
sue.
racism.
I'm gonna sue you.
No.
I'm gonna sue you
Ted,
for hating
you're-
dogs.
No, you're being. That's food racism right there.
Because you're a
See,
dog racist.
I was waiting. No, I was waiting for you.
I like the smell of dog shit,
What? I don't understand. It's spinach.
and you're offending me.
So subtle, Ted. So subtle.
Yeah, I see. That's. I imagine that's what this guy
And then
said.
goose shit's my second favorite.
No, I imagine that's what this guy said. And then it's just some dog shit, and it's just my food. And it's like, all right, and then he's probably a jagoff about it. And now these people are going to make I don't know how much money they're going to make.
I mean, am I eating the dog shit? No, I just use it for aromatherapy because I have OCD. So now I have an ADA claim.
So Ted is food
and I
racist.
have a fucking ADA claim
Yeah.
because now it's American Disabilities Act.
You can see it. You can hear it.
Yeah.
You can hear it.
So what the
Ted's
fuck?
a food racist. No, that's why I wanted to
That
bring
doesn't
this up.
sound like food racism. That sounds like
So you gotta take it to the
workplace,
Michael Jordan
workplace
level. Yeah.
harassment.
Ted compared Indian food. And I
No,
wish I knew the name of this.
No, I
thing.
didn't.
Yes, you did.
You literally, Ted, you literally did. You had 2 unproductive wipes and you kept wiping. That's right. That's what you just did right now. You just kept wiping, and then I walk in and I'm just like, "Where's all the toilet paper?" And Ted's just like, "Fuck you and your microwave." Yeah, that's what you just did. That's exactly.
I
what
think
you
we've
just did.
all been at workplaces where someone cooks up something or does something and it's stinky, and you're just like, you just deal with it and you eat.
Yeah. Well, actually, what's funny? Remember the food thief? You ever have like a job where you had like a food
Yes,
thief? They would
yes.
actually consistently steal somebody's lunch.
Yep.
No.
Yeah. That was a problem. People would put Post-its on those. Stop drinking my stuff. Stop taking this. Stop. Because people would put like bulk stuff in there. Like,
I fixed that.
But then if you put Visine or Reaper X pepper in your lunch to kind of weed them out,
Okay.
now we know who you
How
are.
about just doing this? Just do what I did. I brought my little cooler thing, and I put a little cold thing in there, and I just left it in my room. No, it never went in the fridge.
yeah.
It never. That was the easiest thing to do because I would come in and my bag would be moved and it'd fall over and stuff would leak out or whatever it was. And it was like, we
Well, why didn't you complain to management? You could have had a lawsuit because someone was harassing you about where you're placing your food in the fridge. That's teed up.
Well, people complained that the bag I had was too big, like it was too much.
Yes,
food.
I
But
know. I know those kind of guys.
Yeah,
yes.
but I had like sauces and things, and maybe I had like a little bit of this.
It's a little
and
mini
bit of
cooler
that.
you're trying to jam in there.
Yeah. So I just said, fuck it.
Yeah.
I just brought my own little cooler thing. I threw a cold thing in, and I was good.
What are you bringing, like fucking Buffalo Wild Wings to work with little sauces?
See, and that's the kind of harassment I got. That is exactly like why this is what I got.
It's like fucking Wolfgang
Why do you
Puck
need
over
so
here.
much space in the refrigerator? And I said,
Got a little
why don't you
barbecue
have
in there?
Why don't you have a bigger refrigerator or a second refrigerator?
Right.
Yeah.
We used to have 2 fridges at my old office. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we had like 80 staff and 1 fridge.
That's a little. Can you get a little mini fridge for your own space, or that's not possible?
And again, he doesn't listen to anything.
I'm assuming that you
say.
can't do that at Chicago Public School.
You can do anything you want. Yeah, you could do anything you want. Yeah, but they did say no mini fridges, no coffee machines, none of that stuff.
Oh,
Embezzlement's okay, just no mini
had-
fridges. I got it. Okay,
I
got
had
it.
my own coffee machine.
Hell yeah.
I kept it locked up. Yeah, and then the best part about it was, so only a few people on my floor had this, and so people would be walking into I'd be in the middle of my class just teaching, and the kids got so used to it. Somebody would come in, put in their little pod in their little thing, coffee.
is it at the back of the room?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
For the-
because all
it's
my
for-
stuff
it's
was
for the
in-
K
yeah.
cups, or was it actually? A
So
coffee
at first
machine?
it was a coffee machine. Yeah. So I had coffee. They would just walk in, do it up, do whatever, right? Come in.
Hey,
People-
kids,
yeah.
don't mind me.
Yep. And the best part was when it was empty, somebody come in. I'm in the middle of teaching 4th graders, right? And you hear this. Oh, damn it. All right, fine. And then somebody would take the coffee thing out. Put
Right,
the
they have to
filter
reload
in.
the filter, all
do
that
the
stuff.
whole thing. And then
Because some D-bag didn't do that when they took the last of it.
right, and then they would always do this. I'm in the middle of it. I don't care if you walk in now. They go, I'll be back. Well, I know you're going to be back. I tried to not pay attention. All the kids with like ADHD who couldn't, they
It's
they
like
wanted
all-
to pay
it's like-
attention
it's like
to me.
all of them.
Well, no, but the ones that wanted to pay attention to me couldn't do it because there was a person making coffee, and that just literally was the one thing they were focused on. But yeah, then we got to the K cups, and they would just come in, they stand there, and they'd be like, "Hey, how you doing?" I'm like, "The
So
fuck, man."
they didn't have machines in their room because you were the only one that had the balls to do it?
Yeah, I was there for a long time. I didn't care about rules. I honestly, yeah. At the end, I didn't care about anything. I didn't go to meetings. My boss would come in and be like, "Hey, man, we had a meeting today." Man, I didn't want to do it.
Really?
Yeah. I'm like, "What are you gonna do, man?"
We're going to need you to come in on Sunday.
Yep, I'm not gonna do that. And
TPX Facts Report cover sheet.
That's my boy right there, man. Nice job. One line and you picked it up. I love it.
my favorite was when we were everybody was taking Fridays off because they came up with a new rule. You couldn't carry over your sick days.
PTO or sick days.
Yeah, you couldn't carry over sick days.
yeah.
So by the end of the year, everybody was using their sick days, and it's just one day. It was fine. But Friday and Monday, the place was a ghost town.
So it's a flood of subs and they're stressed out and then they can't staff
right.
it
But that's
properly.
good for subs, right? I mean, subs are getting paid, right? So you want the subs. The subs that's good for them, right? So when you
You just don't have enough.
yeah.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
I mean, I just didn't give a shit.
You leave a lesson
Hey,
plan.
that's their problem, not
Yeah,
yours.
yeah.
I'm following the rules.
Yeah, you know what? When I'm not there, it didn't matter to me at all. Yeah, it was like somebody would come in like, there were 3 fights in your room yesterday. I was like, I wasn't here yesterday. Like, yeah, what are you gonna do about it? I go, absolutely nothing. I wasn't here yesterday.
So you know what's funny?
That's another guy's.
You know, I wasn't here yesterday, so that means I don't give a fuck.
On a side note, I went to CPS my entire career
look
back
at
in
you
the
now.
70s and 80s,
What do you mean career?
and when I was a kid, and I learned to read.
that was
write,
his. That was a
speak.
highlight of his life, man. That's his career.
And now I'm hearing today.
When I was a kid, no, in my
and,
career.
And now I'm hearing today it's like the CPS needs money. We're short. We don't have any money to pay for anything. We can't teach the kids. It's like maybe the kids are just fucking stupid. Because I learned to do shit without any iPads and anything.
You
so
are.
maybe your kids are just fucking dumb.
This
You think
is,
about
listen,
that?
he's
No.
a longtime Chicago public school teacher, and you're stoking the fire with that?
No, I don't blame Matt. I don't blame Matt. I mean, all my
No,
teachers.
he's got stories that we could be here
Yeah.
for 2 days.
No, Ted. Kids are kids.
Maybe kids just fucking
kids
Rain
aren't-
Man.
Kids
I don't know.
aren't. Kids aren't inherently stupid.
Oh, they're not.
They're not inherently stupid. No. Everyone is helpable. I don't care. I don't care. The worst kid on the planet is helpable.
Helpable is, I'm not sure if that's a word or not, but you get the
It is
idea,
not.
right?
I'm sure you've helped at least one kid, right? If you could help one kid, right, you've done
Yeah,
your job.
Ted. 25 years. I helped one kid.
I hope so.
Pretty fucking proud of that. That one kid.
And the other kids are in prison.
Yeah. That kid didn't jump off the building when he was 12. He waited till he was 32.
Yeah.
Yep. That's one kid. But no, all kids are. You can help everybody. Everybody has a way to help them. Do they get the help? Not necessarily, but everybody's helped.
I love your stories over COVID with the teaching via technology and the shit you would hear in the background on the screens and stuff.
I mean, that was pretty ugly. I mean, that was. You know what? The last thing you want is like to look into people's lives.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
I mean, here's the thing. You know what? I was looking at this story. That Blake Lively, Justin Baldoni.
Oh, that's
fight.
such a stupid.
hilarious.
God,
Right.
It's like one movie that wasn't even that good.
it sounds like rich people problems.
Yeah,
you know,
It does.
I mean,
But here's the problem. They started releasing text messages between him
Jesus Christ.
and her, and weirdly enough,
her husband.
She's married to Ryan Reynolds, right?
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds
Who
and
you
Taylor Swift.
whom you love dearly.
I do like Ryan Reynolds. He's damn funny.
Yeah. But I mean, they started taking all these text messages and releasing them out to people because of all this stuff.
Leaking it like to the media.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, everything's out there. Like between, I guess, Blake Lively and Taylor Swift are really, really good friends.
Well, they were.
No, they are.
Oh, okay.
They are.
Yeah.
They are. But here's the thing, and it was the one thing that I was thinking about, and this is how we'll leave it. If your text messages to whomever, if they just said, for the last 5 years, Scott, Ted, Matt, everybody's going to see these, that would be pretty fucked up. I mean, I got to be honest with you. I am not the world's greatest person. But I do text things to friends that are not necessarily things I would want anybody ever to see.
Well, let's be clear. You're definitely not for everyone. And two, yeah, I've seen some of those, and you're right. No one wants to show that kind of leg.
I've never seen their text messages. I'm sure. That's salacious?
No.
Okay.
No, they're not that big of a deal.
All right.
And actually, it's just kind of a friend thing back and forth. But they didn't
Wait,
know.
talking about that? Okay, never
Yeah.
mind.
Well, they would talk about that guy and the shit he was doing
In
and-
Mexico.
Yeah.
Right.
But I mean,
Okay.
but the thing is that that's pretty fucked up. I don't get how. Like, the first thing I thought of was if my text messages got put out there just in the last, I don't know, 6 months. I don't even have to go back 5 years. I mean, how?
Just from
I
the
don't know
golf,
if I-
just from the golf chain alone.
Yeah, yeah. I think I would be a little freaked out.
Yeah, I think you're wrong. I think most people don't pay attention to you as much as they think. I think most people are concerned about their own lives. And like anything in life, no one's paying attention to us. No one's paying attention to you, me, him. So I think we assign ourselves more importance than we're really worth. To be quite honest with you,
I don't
for
know
example,
about that.
Blake Lively and
Yeah, but-
Taylor Swift.
but it would
I don't
be-
give a shit
I mean,
about them
Who
at all.
cares about that bullshit?
If
Oh
I
my
waved the
God.
magic wand and they all fucking disappeared tomorrow, I wouldn't lose any fucking sleep over it.
Yeah, but
And they can
hold-
take Travis Kelce with
But
them.
hold on a second. Hold on a second. See, we say that, and TMZ is one of the biggest websites and one of the biggest
Paparazzi
things. Yeah,
firms.
all that stuff. I mean, people obviously care, and I mean, I'm talking about it somehow, and honestly, the only reason I do it is for the show, but it was the thing that jumped out at me.
Yeah, I don't.
That I wouldn't want my personal I mean, I fucked up. I got involved in something I didn't want to.
Sure.
And now anybody can see all that stuff. I mean, it could have been bad.
Well, and sometimes you're joking, and sometimes you say stupid shit in the moment, and and everything's out of context. Yeah, you don't
Right.
want that stuff on the front page of a newspaper.
Yeah,
Okay,
but,
that's all I'm saying.
but let's say some random stranger saw that and I'm offended. Does it really matter? Because they're not your friends anyway. So what's the correlation here? Where are we going with this?
I get it, but you can be canceled pretty fast from things that happen. I mean, we get a lot of people to listen. If they saw my text messages, they probably wouldn't listen anymore.
Well, listen, if it's any consolation,
Here's what I know. If they saw all my text messages, they would not no one. If I say they saw all my text messages, my sister probably wouldn't listen anymore.
if it's any consolation, I've already canceled you a long time ago.
Eat
You're
shit.
persona
Eat
You're
shit.
persona non grata to me. See, okay, so
I-
you have nothing to worry
it
about.
Was just it
was all a dream.
I
Yeah,
just
that's a little scary. No one cares about that story, though.
yeah.
That is,
no.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about the story.
Yeah.
I just thought, man, it seems like a big invasion of privacy. And then,
It sounds like they were voluntarily throwing that shit out there to trash the other person, or was this through a legal
Yeah,
move?
but then they just grabbed everything. And I'm just saying, it's one of those scary things. That's all I want to say. It scared me when I thought, man, if everybody knew everything that I sent to everybody,
could be
might
worse.
Not be, I might not be seen in the same light I'm seen right now.
It could be worse. You could be our friend Jim.
Oh man, nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he sent that stuff out, I mean, yeah, they'd find an island for him to go die on. I guarantee that. Okay, it's time for last thoughts, Teddy. We got to get done with this.
That scared me.
We'll let you go first.
I don't want pepperoni pizza.
That's your last thought.
It sucks.
That's your last thought.
That
You
was good,
don't
right? That
want
was quick, right?
pepperoni pizza. All right, Scott. Anything you say right now is going to be better than that.
And would be held against you in a court of law.
Yeah. Don't text. Whatever you do, don't text it to me.
I've already forgotten about the last thought, so I'm really kind of shooting from the hip here. So my last thought is I'm ready for winter to be over. We're going to be in the upper 40s for the next week. That's awesome.
Do you play golf? Have you golfed before?
I have.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd like to see that sometime.
Yeah, next week is supposed to be 55 on like Wednesday.
Ooh.
Yeah, you know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I do know what you're doing.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to be
two-
masturbating in the backyard. Okay.
Taking a bath by yourself.
Yes. Ooh, baths are gross. Okay. Here is my last thought. I bet you guys didn't know that Supreme Court Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson was nominated for a Grammy this year. She was nominated in the Best Audiobook Narration and Storytelling for her memoir Lovely One. It's her story about being the first black woman nominated to the Supreme Court.
That's impressive.
Okay. Here's the funny thing. The Dalai Lama actually won for his reading of a book of meditations. And then, my last thought, keep your mouth shut. China got pissed because they don't like the Dalai Lama.
Yeah, we know about that.
Did not know that.
It's part of
Okay.
Taiwan.
Oh, yeah, that's like,
It's part of Taiwan.
that's a big
Don't want-
sensitive
they don't-
spot
they don't
for
want
them.
that shit,
So
yeah.
I guess they say he's anti-Chinese.
Yeah.
Now, here's the problem. One senator from the great country of America, actually Tennessee, I believe. she's
Tennessee?
from. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Said that it was wrong that the Supreme Court justice was in a room with so many left-leaning folks at the Grammys. Okay. She was outraged and didn't think it was right. They caught, I guess they caught Brown Jackson clapping when people said ICE is bad. Okay. Here's the thing. If you get nominated for a Grammy, Tony, or whatever, you get to show up, no matter who's there. Okay.
Yes, that's your call. That's
And
your
nobody,
decision. Yeah.
nobody gets to say anything about it, and you can clap for whatever you want. Because as far as I know, clapping is not wrong. It never, ever will be. All right. That is it. Keep this in mind. We've got a guest in 2 weeks. We're going to be talking movies and Oscars. Do not miss that. It is going to be spectacular. Keep telling your friends. Scott had a great idea. Let's do Tell a Friend. I like that concept.
Okay, it's a little more complicated, but I think there's a way, and I'm just shooting from the hip here. We'll circle back, but somehow we give our listeners, a code, and when someone registers for the podcast, they somehow enter that code into the middle of their name or somehow like that. We keep track of that, and after a 3-week period, whoever has the most codes redeemed, and each one will have a unique code, and we'll still figure some of the stuff out, we will mail whoever that is a $100 U.S. bill. So if you're in Nigeria or some of these other places, we will mail you U.S. cash. And so if you're in Tennessee or in the U.S., that's no big deal. But there's a lot of listeners outside the U.S. borders, Matt, and I think that might be something. So we want to crack 100,000.
Can we
want to crack 100,000.
Can we just send money through the? Can we
No, just roll it up and put it in a little envelope, and we ask the listener, where do you want us to mail it to? And if it gets pirated in the middle of the U.S., whatever, nothing we can do. But I will gladly send the winner a $100 U.S. bill.
and it will not smell like cocaine.
I'm a
'cause we're
fan.
gonna keep the cocaine.
I'm a
one.
fan of bribery, by the way. Huge fan.
Okay, I like it.
More to
All right.
come, but that's where we're going.
All right, keep listening, keep enjoying. Tell a friend about the show. Might make you $100, and we'll see everybody next week.